Masud, Odinaev.
Odinaev makes his walk, and we can already hear the crowd here in the arena showing their dismay for Odinaev. Potentially a big Portuguese crowd here in support.
Yeah, Masud Odinaev coming off of 3 unanimous decision victories. The 2022 World Championship bronze medalist. He has one thing in common with Zain Machado. They both lost to the champion Kurban Idrisov, and now they're both set to face off in a fight which could have potentially took place in 2022's World Championships. Masud Odinaev, also the Asian champion, took gold in 2022. Coming in here today in the senior men's lightweight finals does 22-year-old Masud Odinaev.
Zain Machado with an impressive 16-7-0 amateur MMA record. Currently on a 3-fight win streak. Makes his way now to the finals here to face Masud Odinaev at lightweight.
And get this, Dean, Zain Machado from Team Portugal, of course, the only Portuguese finalist, coming off of the first fight he had, the TKO victory, with only 3 seconds left in the first round. The second fight he has wins by disqualification. The third fight he has TKOs his opponent in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Zain Machado has only seen a decision 1 time during his entire IMMAF career. In the 2022 IMMAF World Championships, of course, faced off against Kurban Idrisov, then went on to become the champion, but before that, earned himself 2 victories via TKO. Only 1 time has Zain Machado seen the judges' scorecards in his IMMAF career.
Senior men's lightweight final here. Masud Odinaev from Team Tajikistan in the blue. His opponent from Team Portugal, Zain Machado, in the red. Machado already with a low stance here, looking like to channel up the power shots. He's going down to the body to pull the hands down of Odinaev.
Yeah, Zain Machado certainly one to possess a lot of punching power, but not only that, in his semifinals match against also Team Tajikistan, the countryman of Masud Odinaev, looked to mix things up, took his man down, finished things off, and mixing things up very nice, giving different looks all of the time, keeping his opponents guessing, and he's doing just that right now.
Machado leaving that lead leg out pretty in a wide stance. It's going to be difficult to defend the takedown. Also leaves his lead leg out for the kicks from Odinaev.
We're seeing an orthodox versus southpaw matchup right now. What does Zain Machado need to do to adjust to this, what we assume has to be a very uncommon stance in the opponent?
Yeah, that opens up the rear hand from each athlete with regards to the power kicks and the power rear hand. So the key would be to, first off, is to step to the outside of the lead foot. So Odinaev's got to go to his right. And Team Portugal's Machado's got to go to his left. But we see a stance switch there from Odinaev. Level change from Team Portugal. Maneuvers round to the back here. Quick fire work from Machado, but Odinaev with a definitive defense using the wizard to try and turn in. Did a good job of blocking the right arm here. Machado could drop down to start to attack the low ankle pick on the left leg of Odinaev.
And Zay Machado, the shorter of the two, having this lower center of gravity, of course, is going to be also the source of the power behind his shots, behind either the strikes or the takedown shots. What we're seeing now is Odinaev struggling to keep Zay Machado upright. Or rather, Machado is choosing to stay upright. Now look to take away the base of support from Odinaev. Does Machado, unsuccessful at that.
I'm taking the round here, round one, but we're going to see Team Tajikistan finish in the outside position. Unable to drop down though. Zay Machado with some decent takedown defense. Odinaev as well, the longer athlete, looking to utilize the whizzer in those clinches. But it's interesting to see Machado mix up the box with the striking and the grappling. I think that's what he's going to do here to disguise what he wants. If he wants to fake the takedown, he can start to open up the hands. Or if he wants the takedown, he's going to use the hands to set that up. So a more variety of attacks from Machado in the first round.
And that's exactly what we saw in the semifinals against Team Tajikistan's Khurshid Zoda. Was doing just that, same game plan, using his striking to set up his takedowns. He's known as a striker, of course. He finishes a lot of his fights via TKO, so many people are going to expect him to come out guns blazing, which he always does, but also mixing it up with his takedowns. He's going to leave a lot of opportunities for his guns to find their mark.
Round two here, 3 minutes on the clock for the lightweight final for the senior men's division. Odinaev in the blue, Machado in the red. Nice Uchimata counter there from Team Tajikistan's Odinaev. Looks like he's negotiating his way to the mount here, Ali.
Yeah, this could be trouble for Machado. You're seeing here Odinaev doing a good job of closing his feet underneath the hips here of Machado. Machado doing a good job, though, regaining half guard here. Perhaps going to look for a way of exit via the half guard, using that underhook of his. Excellent reversal there from Odinaev, using every bit of his size advantage. Nice movement from Machado. Staying very elusive, giving different looks for Odinaev to think about. Right now, finding himself using his, hard to see if he's got double underhooks. No, it doesn't seem like it. Odinaev seems to have his left underhook. But Machado settling for the clinch position to score some points, land some hard knees to the legs of Odinaev. Good ability here.
To the back. You've got to try and get this second hook in, however. I'd like to see the mat return if he drags down or kicks that outside leg. Nice turn from Machado. Machado immediately looking for the strikes here. Puts the pressure on, lands the rear hand straight to the chin, changes it to a takedown. Body lock now for Team Portugal. Team Tajikistan looking for the counter.
I wonder if Machado is seeing some sort of vulnerability in the wrestling of Odinaev, or if he's just creating expectations, perhaps really, really convincing Odinaev that he's intending on wrestling, and then coming out perhaps in the third round, strategically using all of his expectations created in the previous rounds to set up his strikes.
Machado to complete this here, he's got to either walk around his left leg behind his opponent and use the hips to lift for the high crotch. And try and get the head outside. Got to be careful about the guillotine here. Goes back to the head inside. Nice double left hand from Machado as he presses the pressure. Oh, goes for the uppercut. Drops down for the double. Runs out of time.
Yeah, certainly ran out of time there. It looked like that was the closest he's gotten so far to successfully get the double leg takedown. Interesting prospect here from Team Portugal. We haven't seen many contestants from out of Team Portugal, but the one contestant they have is the brilliant Zé Machado, very well-rounded. What does Zé Machado have to do to become third round? Sorry.
Yeah, no, he's doing a wonderful job of tying everything together. Really impressed with his ability to threaten the strikes and then switch between the takedowns. I think he's doing a great job of wrestling Team Tajikistan's Odinaev. Usually Odinaev is the one that pressing the action with regards to the wrestling exchanges. And if he can't work at range, Odinaev, he'll looking to close the range. But Machado has the power at that close range. So I think it's a perfect storm here for Machado to start to press the action and turn this into a gunfight and then change levels to get the takedown. It could be both these athletes coming into this third round looking for that definitive takedown to try and secure this third round.
Fourth appearance in the cage for Portugal's Zé Machado this week.
Wonderful level changes here from Machado. Either way, he's already been bouncing in that range, changing levels consistently, not allowing Odinaev to set and channel any power or set up that takedown attempt.
And we're seeing Odinaev also forcing Machado to close the distance, keeping a distance. He has the reach advantage. He can be calm here out on the distance. You see them pawing the jabs at each other. Odinaev only has to take a small step back to get away from the barrages of Machado. Machado, I think, would benefit a lot from forcing Odinaev to circle more and then catching him on the circle.
Machado dictating the pace here. That's largely due to the fact that he's switching between the level changes and the strikes. So Odinaev is forced to keep that long range, which limits his attacking ability, limits it to lead hands, to long kicks, and it's just commanding him on the outside position. So Machado did a wonderful job of shutting down the game here in forcing Odinaev to fight long. Oh, clean overhand left there to the temple of Odinaev. Comes in with the left hook, looking to go body lock here. Is Machado up against the cage?
And Machado's looking to slow down the pace even further here for Odinaev. Odinaev looking for a Uchimata throw there, denied by Machado. Now look for Odinaev to reverse the position. Unable to do so, Machado ends up on top. Nicely done. Now look to step over the left knee now of Odinaev.
Machado looking for the back, one hook in. Negotiates the second, looking for the ground and pound. Did a good job of staying low on the belt line here. But now I've got to try and shake him off to one side. Could also reach up and start to pull the head. It's like Machado's trying to configure a leg lock here, Ali.
Yeah, it seems like he's looking for that Sulyev stretch. Very rare, but not impossible to get from this position. 4 seconds left to work here.
Wonderful job by Machado. Really impressed with his ability. Looking at the stats, 44% of Machado's wins via KO or TKO. And in contrast to that, 90% of Odinaev's wins by decision. So could be evident here from their styles. And I think it played into the hands for Machado. His tenacious style, his aggressive style, his ability to switch between the striking and the grappling, I think he's going to give the nod here to Team Portugal.
I'm inclined to agree. Nice show of mutual respect here.
Yeah. And sportsmanship. That's what it's all about, Alain. Bringing the athletes together and the nations together through the wonderful connection of sport.
And now, the 2023 IMMAF lightweight champion from the red corner,
Machado gets it done.